Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to another first Descendant video. So today is 14th of January. We are 2 days away from the big update which adds Ines Raya, Void Erosion Purge, Defiler and a lot of other things. But today, Tuesday, they reset the reactor drops. And for the very first time, we are getting reactors for Ines. Electric and Tech is the one we are talking about. So Electric and Tech never dropped before, but it has been added to the rotation. And today, if you go to these two areas, you can get Electric and Tech, well, this whole week. But this one here is even better, the Rockfall, because we are very familiar with this mission here, Anticipated Ambush Point. We used to do this mission a lot, mostly to collect code breakers, but you can do this one to get Electric and Tech. And also, this is the permanent drop location for Electric and Singular reactors. Now, if you saw the preview for Ines, our first and third abilities will be Electric and Singular. Our second and fourth abilities are going to be Electric and Tech. You can collect both sets of reactors from the same mission. It says 3 minutes, but it should take you about 30 seconds. Now, we are collecting both sets just in case the Electric and Singular turns out to be better, but having both sets will help make life easier. So I've spent about 30 minutes going over this mission, and these are some of the good reactors that I've managed to collect. So I'll basically just show you what I got and what I would recommend. So I think the best ones for Ines Raya for mobbing should be Electric and Tech, obviously, and cooldown with critical hit damage. I feel like that should be a strong one. So something like this here, critical hit damage and cooldown. Obviously, this is not perfect, but this is pretty good. Now, if our singular abilities are good, you can go for something similar like this. So let me see if I have something. So this one has critical hit damage and additional damage against Colossus. So this I got in case her third ability is really good and we use that against Colossus. So I thought we'll take a singular reactor for that. This one has cooldown and duration, so straight up very useful things on this one. This is a singular type, but you can still use it, obviously. This one has tech skill power boost ratio and cooldown, so another useful one. Then I have this one here with, again, the rolls for Colossus, but with the tech reactor. This one again with the singular and the Colossus damage. This one has hit rate and cooldown, so if you build into crit damage and increase her hit rate with the cooldown, this should be good. And then I have another one with a handgun mounting this time to make her faster, I suppose. Then we have range. I think range might also be something useful on Ines Raya because her fourth ability, the snare thing, I think a bigger range on that will cover more enemies, so I think that could come in handy. So range and power would be good. Range and cooldown could also be good. I also got this one here with cost. I don't know if cost will be beneficial, but why not? We'll find out. So cooldown and critical hit damage, this is also going to be really good. And this has a tactical rifle mounting. I mentioned in my previous video I was making a secret garden, so I thought, okay, this might be handy as well. And then I've got one with crit hit rate and crit hit damage. So this should be really good. Now, so this is basically the different types of reactors that you can get for Ines Raya, both types. We'll see which one is better on her for mobbing, for bossing, and we can work with that. But you can just, make your life a little easier by farming these reactors in advance. Now, besides this, if you're focusing on void erosion, I would say if you don't have a good reactor for Freyna, you can try and get one for Freyna, Electric and Tech. You have Aurora Forest and the storage. I would recommend the storage. This mission here, the previous construct team quarters. I did show this mission a few weeks ago when I was explaining the basics of reactors. So very short mission, you can just run around here and do this. This will be good for Freyna. And besides this, you can also go with Viesa. So chill and singular if you're going with the absolute zero. You have Frozen Valley. Frozen Valley is great. You can run this outpost here, not outpost, the fusion reactor. Or you can also run one of these missions, command relays, to collect resources for the energy activator. So both of these will be good. Also, what else do we have? Moonlight Lake is also interesting. I don't really do a lot of Moonlight Lake, but you can run this if you want. And also you could look at perhaps Sharon. So Sharon will be electric and fusion. So fusion. And you can go into Fallen Arc and do this one here, the fusion reactor in Frozen Arc, Fallen Arc. And you get quantum crystals as well if you do this quickly. So you can really, get some good reactors here quickly and collect a lot of quantum crystals, so that can be used to upgrade the reactors. Now for Sharon, you should be looking for skill critical hit damage and cooldown, or fusion power increase. That would be good. I made a separate video for Sharon reactors, so you can have a look there if you want. But yeah, preparing for Ines, I think we are in a good situation to collect a lot of good reactors. I think I'm done for now. Maybe I'll just run that mission a few times more to see if I can get something with both gold rolls here on this one, for example. This would be really good. Range and tech power would be good. So yeah, I'll see what I can find. But yeah, I think I should find something really good among these reactors. But yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching and good luck with your reactor hunt.